I got to talk about the NBA trade deadline, and I got 3 takes on that. 3 hot takes on that. Malik, what you think about those hot takes? Doesn't care because he looked down. So, we're going with the biggest surprise. Of course, right back to the Cavaliers cleaning house. Out goes Dwayne Wade, Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, Iman Shumpert, Channing Frye, Derrick Rose, and a first-round pick from the Cavs, and they were able to do it. They got younger, and in one sentence, they acquired a rim protector and monster dunker, an instant second-unit offense, a defensive-minded point guard, and a well-rounded scorer and player who should become the starter at some point. And by should, I'm talking about Rodney Hood becoming the starter of the Cleveland Cavaliers over J.R. Smith. You know, we got one good game for a sample of it. I understand. I'm excited to see how this team plays out for the rest of the year too, just like every other fan of the NBA is, especially Cavaliers fans right now, and they'll be the first to tell me, ha ha ha, look what we got. Well, hold the brakes. Let's see how this works out. And like I said in the last take, it pushes them to the Eastern Conference Finals, but it definitely was a big surprise that Altman was able to put together those deals all so well together. A 3-team trade, moving multiple players with multiple teams, moving out 6 guys and bringing in 4. That's not easy, ladies and gentlemen. And for a young GM to do this, it's even all the more impressive. All right, so my second take is my biggest WTF, and that goes to the Orlando Magic. Orlando shipped out Elfrid Payton to the Suns in exchange for a second-round pick. You heard that right. Elfrid Payton, their starting point guard, was shipped out to the Phoenix Suns in exchange for a second-round pick. Oh, I'm getting a headache. Payton averaged 13 points per game, 6.3 assists per game, and 4 rebounds a game this season alone. Overall, 11 points per game, and his stats were a little bit lower than that, but nonetheless, he's still a very good point guard. He just needs to shave his hair, shave his head, or cut his hair, because he's blocked his own shot 5 times this season, and I can think of the highlights right here. And this leaves DJ Augustin and Shelvin Mack as the only point guards on the Magic roster. The only point guards on the Magic roster are Shelvin Mack and DJ Augustin. I love DJ Augustin every now and then. Well, not really at all, actually. Never mind. I don't like the fact that they traded out Payton for almost nothing, and Phoenix clearly needed a new point guard after Isaiah Cannon went down with that horrific leg injury. Shout out to Isaiah Cannon. Best prayers to you, man. He already dropped 19 points and 29 points against the Nuggets and the Dubs. Phoenix stole this one. They won that trade easily, and it shouldn't have happened on their account. So my last big topic for the trade deadline is who won the deadline. Of course, everyone's going to say the Cleveland Cavaliers. Well, the Los Angeles Lakers, much to my chagrin, won the NBA trade deadline by moving Larry Nance Jr., Jordan Clarkson to the Cavaliers in exchange for Isaiah Thomas, Channing Frye, and the Cavs' first-round pick. This is great for the Lakers in every way, shape, or form. How might you ask? Well, for Isaiah Thomas in particular, this is his best opportunity to showcase his value before hitting the free agent market, because he will be the focal point offensively and have the ball in his hands, which he lacked in Cleveland, showing that, him and LeBron couldn't work because he's a ball-dominant guard. They needed to move him out. They did, and now Isaiah is going to play very well for the Lakers, and it's going to make him look that much better, especially because it's only 3 to 4 months until the free agency period hits. I mean, makes sense, right? And for the Lakers, this is a twofold win. This is a win in every way, shape, or form. They shipped off Clarkson without adding a pick to his contract, which surprised me because myself and like most other people who follow the NBA would think they would have to add something to his contract to move him. Beyond this, they moved Larry Nance, giving guys like Kyle Kuzma and now officially Julius Randle more time on the court and guaranteeing them a spot on the roster. And I think this goes even more so for Julius, because we've all been hearing about won't he be traded, whatnot, will he be a part of the Lakers' future? I think this trade alone signifies that he is definitely a part of the Lakers' plans long term. They cleared massive cap space to use in this free agency period, as well as next summer, 2018 and 2019. We all hear about them trying to sign guys like LeBron or Paul George. Well, they just made it that much more possible for it to happen. This, I gotta say, is the biggest part of it all. They were able to convince the team that LeBron James is on to take on more money in a trade when they know that the Lakers, the team that isn't that's on the other side of the coast. That's a beautiful place where everyone thinks LeBron James is going to sign this free agency period. They took money from them. They helped the team that could conceivably sign away their best player, the best player in the NBA, which tells me they're clearly confident LeBron is going to stay. And if he doesn't, well, they're just going to look back at this and realize the Lakers won this trade. And I think it's definitely one of those trades where down the road we realize the Lakers won this trade not only at the trade deadline and for that season, but ultimately for seasons to come.